Hi, so the meditation we're going to do today talks all about self-compassion. And when life gets tough and life gets busy and we're faced with really hard, tough situations to deal with, we often tend to be really hard on ourselves. Our inner critic becomes louder. Our gremlins become louder. We start seeing things like, I'm not good enough. I need to try harder. We start comparing ourselves to others, feeling we're not good enough. So this meditation we're going to do today is all about self-compassion, and it's the perfect antidote to all this inner critic talking hard to ourselves. And it's all about being kind to ourselves instead. So this practice offers you a mindful way of dealing with those really tougher feelings that we all go through life. So we're going to start by getting comfortable, sit down or lie down, get cozy under a blanket, whichever is best for you right now, and settle yourself into stillness. And when you are ready, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whatever is most comfortable for you, and bring your attention inwards. And let's take a few nice deep breaths, filling the belly and the chest, and a deep long exhale. Grounding breeze in through your nose and out through your mouth, really trying to extend that breath out for as long as you can. Bring your attention into your breath as it enters your body and as it leaves your body. And just coming into your body now, grounding yourself with your breath, taking long, deep, steady breaths to transition us from where you were a few moments ago to where you are right now. Breathe in deeply, breathe out slowly, letting the movement of your breath become the focus of your attention. Allow the body to calm and the mind to quiet. And if your mind wanders off at any time, that's okay. Just bring yourself back to my voice or your breath. So to practice the self-compassion exercise, we need to call up a struggle or a challenge that we're currently facing. So I would like to invite you to think about a situation you are facing in your life right now that's really challenging you. I would invite you to choose something that is difficult, but not overwhelmingly difficult, especially if you're new to this kind of self-compassion practice. So choose a challenge into the mild to moderate range as we want to build the resource of self-compassion gradually. So finding the situation and getting in touch with it now. What's going on? What happened? Or what might have happened? Who said what? Really bring the situation clearly into your mind's eye. Now I'm going to say a series of phrases that are designed to help us remember the three components of self-compassion: mindfulness, common humanity, and kindness. So the first phrase is related to mindfulness. And it is, this is a moment of suffering. So we're bringing mindful awareness to the fact that suffering is present. We are acknowledging that we are finding something tough. I'll repeat that phrase again. This is a moment of suffering. We are mindfully acknowledging our feeling. Perhaps other words speaking better to you. Some options are, this really hurts. This is really hard right now. I'm really struggling. And sometimes it helps to label this feeling as a part of it. So you could say, I'm really struggling right now. I feel really, and name your feeling and acknowledge it. So the second phrase is based around common humanity, that sense of connection to others, that others are in it with you. So phrases you can try are, I'm not alone. It's not unusual to feel this way. This is how it feels when people struggle in this way. Yeah, the degree of suffering might be different. The flavour of suffering might be different, but suffering and challenges are part of life. It's all part of being human. And sometimes we forget that we aren't alone in our suffering. We don't tend to be rational about it. We think we are struggling and everyone else is breezing through their day, having a perfect life. But everyone is having ups and downs. So this is about connection to others. It's common humanity. So that second phrase again is, I am not alone. And the third and final phrase supports loving kindness. It's where you offer yourself support and nurture yourself. So trying saying to yourself, may I be kind to myself in this moment? Okay. And to support bringing kindness to yourself in this moment, I invite you to try and put your hand over your heart space, perhaps two hands if you need some extra kindness today, to help focus and direct the feeling of loving kindness to yourself. Feeling the warmth of your hand, the gentle touch, letting those feelings of care stream through your fingers. May I be kind to myself. May I forgive myself. May I be strong. May I be patient. It's going to be okay. So stringing those phrases together, it might sound something like this. This is really tough right now. I'm not alone. And it's okay to feel this way right now. And may I be kind to myself and give myself what I need. So this is really tough right now. I'm not alone. May I be kind to myself for what I need. I invite you now to think of perhaps one thing that you can give yourself today that you need. One small action that might support you today. Perhaps it's to get outside in the fresh air. Perhaps it's calling a friend. Maybe it's a hot bath, an early night. One small action for you to support you physically, mentally, and emotionally. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Well done.